Hi, it's Atoolred. This is uh, this is part of a gift given to me by my grandmother a long time back. She said that maybe my wife, if I do get married, will make food for me. On the other hand, too, I make very good food. I make this is a rolling pin and a platform for rolling pin made out of wood. They have this in India. They make their rolling bread. They make bread on a fire. They roll it on this and bake it on fire. So I make very good bread. So I'm known for that. In fact, since my talent was recognized by my parents and their friends, they used to skip lunch or dinner and just I used to make the bread. I used to fry the bread, the parathas, and with ground flour or refined flour or wheat flour, and they would bring in the curries, or the egg curry or the meat curries, or even or maybe the vegetable curries, or the pakoda curries, or the shahi paneer curries, which is really the royal cottage cheese curry, which is excellent. I was known for making these breads. It was they still I love doing that still. They said that it's a specialty to eat my food, especially my kind of stuff. What is this? So there's a female. She says she came into my place. She says my food has a beautiful aroma. Even if I get something from outside, like a dish of food, since I stay alone, my parents have expired, so I get food from outside. So even when I microwave that, the aroma is very good, and her aroma is not so good when she even microwaves the same kind of dish. So she doesn't like it. So last year she called in a guy and it broke this thing, So they also said that I am not a. I'm saying I should not. I should leave the house. I should this that. That this is the face of today's society. Who are these people? Who is this person who's doing this? This is a very famous kind of terrorism called urban terrorism or domestic terrorism. You see the movie Rise of the Foot Soldier in millennium from 1,000 to 2000. The foot soldier has been giving a lot of problems to society. The basic problem is that the foot soldier, basically OM, the old maniac, the old man, collects a lot of money and trains young foot soldiers to devastate and torture people, in the sense that they're also used for looking after himself. When he grows old, this foot soldier makes so much money through devious means and terrorism and other activities that he needs people. He needs young people to look after him. So he trains these future foot soldiers, and they look after him too. And he gives them a lot of money, wealth, and power, and fun. But they really have no education, and they hate people with education, especially me. Who wouldn't hate me, since I've had this excellent son of chief diplomat, military diplomat, the most renowned general diplomat, and I also been educated. I was supposed to be a diplomat myself, but because of the 666, this always happens in this millennium 2000, when the millennium comes. Apart from all this, people say that it's a personal vendetta. Somebody's taking on a personal vendetta, so it's nothing to do with them. But it isn't. My fans have complained to me young fans, just 2 years old to 4 years, 6 years, 10 years, 12 years, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, that they're getting harassed, beaten up, tortured by these foot soldiers around the world. They have a lot of money. They don't have education. They belong to a class that makes them repentant for not being educated. I'd like to tell you, foot soldier, 666 is over now. 2018 is over. You are today called a terrorist. You terrorists are all over the world. Blaming it on just one religion, it's not. It's just like Muslims is not the solution. The Muslims, Hindus, Christians, Buddhists, name it. Blacks, whites, browns, British, all of them, albinos, you're all together, you're the foot soldiers. Why hasn't the terrorist problem been solved? Because basically countries are using this issue to just test their equipment. They themselves have become foot soldiers, they become terrorists. So in every millennium, every century, there's a protocol to be obeyed when it comes to foot soldiers misbehaving to this level. That you bring them all together in one place and make them fight the main enemy. In this case, Atoolred, and Atoolred and his fans. Atoolred's fans are too far away, the children, the kids. But you insulted them, and I don't like that. I want my revenge. Let me show my fans who I am. Let me show them that I am worthy of their fanship. So I'll ask you foot soldiers to come out and come to a place and fight it out with me. Stop harassing my fans. Stop harassing people. Stop being a coward coming into my house, using women to kill me in my house. Come like a man. You're millions of you. Come out. Come on out, man. Don't hit me like a coward. Don't stand right on the corner of all edges. Don't hit me. They ring me up. They ring me up and say I can hit you. I can kill you anytime, any place, anywhere, anyhow, and any kind of weapon. And you can't do that. So just wait for me till I do it. And not only one, millions of them ring up. So I don't think that you should know that. This is a real problem with me. And since it's Millennium 2000, I think we should start off this millennium in a grand manner. I challenge you, foot soldiers, just like in Mahabharata. Yes, the foot soldiers were collected in Kurukshetra, a place where they were collected and were destroyed by Krishna, who proved to them that he's not really, he really gives a damn to them. He's not afraid of fighting without weapons. He has it perfect. He's perfect and he can. And so do I want to do that. I like to tell my fans not to feel afraid of them. That you torturing children, man. You foot soldiers, you old man. And you young man who you're harboring to look out of yourself. That you hate educated people so much that you started killing people. You started killing children today. Educated children. You can enter any house. You can enter any school. You can enter any aeroplane. You can enter any hotel. You can enter any country. Who do you think you are, you alien? You think you can get away with it? You foot soldiers, you terrorists, have to be put to your place. And I would ask society, global society, since it's a global society and this is an internet project of mine, and I am son of a military diplomat who's known for his excellence in communication, General Christian Law, he's also educated, he's an international diplomat. So, a military diplomat, he's been educated around the world, he's the most highly qualified person. And I am his son, and I have inherited his total perfection. I am perfect. So because of him, I'm also brought up by my parents, and I'm not a foot soldier. I'm not a terrorist. I have parents, and I want to live up to my parents' ideals. That I do have the parental qualities, even though I'm not married. I couldn't because of the 666 and the foot soldier problem. There's a lot of stories because of that. and this proves that I'm not married. So this rolling pin, and I have no children of my own, but that doesn't mean that you will harass my fans, and I will not set an example to that. So I challenge you, foot soldier, and all you foot soldiers, and all you young foot soldiers, old foot soldiers, you old maniacs and you young maniacs, come on out to Kurukshetra and fight it out with me. So I like to tell fans that a lot of fans have been troubled by these foot soldiers, and they're young maniacs who they bring up to look after themselves. So I would ask you to pass on this link of these videos I'm making to all of them, so that they think I'm dead. Basically, I get a lot of fans keep saying that the old fans think you're dead, that you're no more on Instagram. And that's why I hung up on Instagram at 666 to tell you, wait for me. 666 is a reality, and so it is. So 2018 is over. So you don't really have to worry. It's a winner now. It's just that you gotta physically punish him. These foot soldiers, these terrorists. So please pass on this link to all my fans, whoever is watching this. And thank you. Thank you very much for being there all this while. So, hail perfect. Atoolred copyright.